Hey beautiful, welcome back to my tarot channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Roya. I'm an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. Now my dear, I hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today's not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now, guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading, and today's pick a card reading is another future spouse reading. I don't know if you've noticed, guys, but I've been doing a lot of future spouse readings lately, more than usual, and yeah, I'm actually enjoying it. I love the topic of future spouse. So today we have what will they first notice about you? So this is a very exciting reading, and it is more so, I guess, about the first impressions and what they will realize or notice about you when you guys meet for the very first time or during the first time. So, my dear, as always, I have three pals you can choose from. This is pal 1, this is pal 2, and this is going to be pal 3. As always, my dear, please feel free to pause the video, or you can also meditate on the cards if you feel like you need a little bit more time to choose. You will find all the timestamps in the description box, but of course also in the comment section. And as always, my dear, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you. But yeah, having said that, let's begin. Hey Palawan, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what will your future spouse first notice about you? What do you need to know, my dear? Now let's start straight away with your reading as always. Let me light up your candle. And then let's see for my beautiful pile 1. What will they first notice about you? What do you need to know? Okay, the first thing, my dear, I'm getting, it is connected to your physical appearance, which of course makes a lot of sense because when we talk about the first things a person notices about us, of course it is most of the time what they see, which is our physical appearance, right? That's the first thing we see with our eyes. And well, this is a physical reality, at least that's how we perceive it. Of course, at the end of the day, everything is energy. But one thing that I can see here for you guys is that I'm hearing this person will be very impressed by the way you're coming through. Now, I feel like you and this person, my dear, you may meet in some kind of social gathering. Now, if this is not a social gathering for a minority of you guys, because I do feel like for most of you guys it is going to be offline, but if for some of you guys this is online, then they will definitely first see your pictures. But going back to what I was saying, if you guys meet here, once again, majority of you guys will meet in person in a social kind of setting. And I see that you have been definitely taking a lot of thoughts into what you're wearing. You are wearing something that not only you could look in, but you feel good. And it is noticeable. It is noticeable in how you carry yourself, how you're walking, your body language, I'm also hearing. So this person will notice. I'm hearing how elegant you look. For some of you guys, if you are someone who likes to wear dresses, for example, if this resonates with you, it could be the case that you're wearing something very elegant. If you're someone who wears suits, then what I'm seeing is you're wearing a suit that I'm hearing looks like a second skin, but like in a very positive way. It looks very good on you. Yeah. And I want to say that I'm even hearing intimidating. So the way you're coming through, it could even be very intimidating, excuse me. And this person may also think this way. They may think, wow, this person, they look very good and they look very confident. I wonder like who this is, or I'm wondering what more there is to this person, because physically speaking, they're definitely giving a very good impression. So this is very interesting. For some of you guys, you could be wearing something with a print on, by the way. So, for example, if it's a dress, it could be with some kind of print on it. I know this is very, very specific, but this is something I'm getting for someone. Excuse me, my tear. Ooh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Another thing, hmm, I feel like my dear pile one thing that is coming through, this person is gonna have a very good feeling towards you. Now, I don't see a particular reason for that. It's not so that you guys have a conversation and then they're gonna get this impression. I feel like this even before perhaps you guys talk for the very first time. Just from, yeah, once again, the way you're coming through, the way your energy speaks for itself, they're gonna get very good vibes from you. They're gonna feel like you are a very, I'm hearing, welcoming person. You are a very respectful person. So if this person, for example, is gonna be the one approaching you first, then even though you are coming off with a little bit of like intimidating energy, still this person is not gonna be too shy about it. You know, they will be very determined and very decisive when reaching out to you. Another thing this person will notice about you, yeah, is the fact that you will be very respectful to them. That's another thing I'm getting. For some of you guys, it could be the case that you meet each other in some kind of a like formal setting. But I see good energy between you guys. I don't see a lot of like confusion or drama. No, I feel like the first meeting, it's gonna be very easy for you guys to connect with, to have a conversation. It could be the case that there is someone both of you guys know, like a mutual third person, and maybe this person is gonna tell this person, your future spouse, a lot about you, or your future spouse could actually ask about you, and go to this person to get some information about like who you are. So for example, let's just say this is a wedding, an example. Let's just say both of you guys are invited to someone's wedding, so maybe they will approach the bride or the groom or whoever, you know, and tell them, who's that? Like, um, this person, I'm very intrigued by them. I would like to know who they are, or, you know, whether you are single or not, for example. So, yeah, this is also very interesting. And the way this person will approach you, I know, my dear, this is about their first notice, excuse me, what they will first notice about you. But in candle wax readings, I may set the intention, but we will still get also other messages coming through if that's what the energies have for you. And in here, I'm also getting quite a lot about this person and the setting of the situation. And what I'm seeing is that when this person reaches out to you, they will be very, I'm hearing, generous in their approach. So it could be the case that this person, if they're going to ask you out and you want to, you want to, let's say, go on a date with them, they may plan this date pretty quickly. Even though maybe this person is a very busy person, they still gonna be very generous with their time, or even maybe with their resources, right? Maybe they're gonna invite you. So what I'm seeing is that there's a lot of generous energy coming from them, and you will notice this as well, and you will definitely like that about them. Yeah, they may take charge in some kind of way. Another thing this person will notice about you is how good you are. One second. Yeah, how positive people around you react to you, like respond to you. So, for example, if this is in some kind of gathering, they're gonna see that you're pretty popular around this maybe space. You may have people with you there, and you're gonna see how I'm hearing how loved you are. Of course, it depends on your particular situation. For some of you guys, you may meet this person in a work environment. For others, maybe in a more so like family, friends environment. So, what I'm getting still though here is they're gonna see that you're someone who gets along with people so well and that you're very likable. Let me put it that way. People around you, they can see that you're very likable. Because you have to understand, this is the first impression energy, right? So they don't know you. I mean, they may have just seen you for the very first time. So sometimes we can get certain impressions regarding a person also from how the people around react to them, right? Or respond to them. And this is what I'm seeing in here. So your future spouse will see that you are someone who a lot of people love to be around or love to interact with. Okay, I'm getting one message coming through, which it is a very interesting message. I'm getting that there's going to be something about you that your future spouse will later get to know or understand or realize about you, which I'm hearing they will not have any idea the first time they meet you. They may get very surprised. Now, what is this about? Like, the energies are not really sharing this with me. Like, why is that? They're not sharing it with me, not with your future spouse at first. So, yeah, something about you which they will not know from the first impressions. And when they later find out, they actually will be very surprised about it. Is there an aspect about your life, my dear, that you more so hold as a secret, or I don't know, I'm sorry. I'm not getting anything, and I don't want to say anything I'm not getting, so that's all I'm seeing. Yeah. That's a very interesting message. Okay, another message I'm getting, and this could be very random, but the first date you guys will have together, I'm seeing a beautiful night sky. Now, I'm not saying that you guys will go out at night, but maybe in that particular day later on, there will be there will be a lot of stars out, or maybe you are someone who likes to stargaze, but there is something about you looking up to the sky at that day, or better to say night, of course, right? Which is also coming through. Very interesting. Maybe stargazing has some kind of significance to someone. Maybe for some, you're gonna stargaze with them together. Especially if you're living at a place on Earth where, like, geographically speaking, it gets darker much sooner. Like, in the winter time, it darkens sooner than in the summertime. Hey, maybe this is another information. You could meet them around a time where it gets darker sooner. Yeah, this is all I'm getting. I'm not getting anything else for today, my dear pal one. So, if you would like to claim this energy as yours, my dear, let's go with a let's go with a banana emoji. Drop a banana emoji in the comment section below if you would like to claim this energy as yours. As always, my dear, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload any pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal one. Take care, my dear. Hey pal 2, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what will your future spouse first notice about you? What do you need to know about this? So let's start straight away with your reading. Let me light up your candle. And then let's see, for my beautiful pal 2. As always, my dear, as always, please give me a moment and then let's see what we can get for you guys. Okay, the first thing I would like to say is I'm getting a lot of warmth coming through. So I feel like when you and your future spouse interact for the very first time, one of the first things they will notice about you is that you are a very friendly, very kind, and warm person. Like, if someone interacts with you for the very first time, you still make someone feel very welcome, like very open for sure. And this is something your future spouse will notice about you, the warmth that comes out of you, and it's actually very pleasant. I'm hearing you are someone who people may very easy open up to, or people may feel very comfortable around you, and this is definitely something that your future spouse will notice about you, because they could experience the same thing. They may experience that it is very easy to open up to you, or to connect with you, to have a conversation with you. Okay, I don't know whether this is connected to the circumstance or not, but another impression your future spouse is going to have of you is that you are a very fun and exciting person. Now, why do I say circumstance? Because let's just say this is during a celebration, right? I mean, during a celebration, of course, people are different than, let's just say, when they are somewhere very formal, right? So it could be the case that it's either, you and this person meeting during some kind of a celebration, or if it is not that, maybe you just yourself, you are like that, generally speaking. You could be someone who's very, like, very vivid, very exciting, um, very fun, because this is something else I'm getting here for sure. For some of you guys, if this is some kind of a circumstance in which you guys are in some kind of a social gathering in which, people may be dancing and all, you could even be dancing, or yeah, I'm seeing for some of you guys, this is coming through. But of course, not for everyone, right? So take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because this is a general reading. Yeah, it's kind of like this person is gonna see you in some kind of state in which you're gonna feel very passionate, or there is something you're doing which fills you with a lot of joy. As I said, it could be dancing, it could be, um, maybe it's also the case like the people you're surrounded by. You feel very happy around being there, or being around those people. I can definitely say that your future spouse is going to get a lot of positive impressions of you, because the whole energy, the whole space in here, it feels very positive. Even the place. So it's kind of like this energy is a little bit contagious, you could say. Okay, another thing your future spouse will notice about you is that you guys are a little bit different. And I feel like these differences could be connected to your appearances, okay? This is something they will also notice about you. They will also notice about you that you laugh a lot or you smile a lot. You could literally at this place um, smile constantly, or maybe, you're joking around with a lot of people there and they make you laugh, or you may crack some jokes. This is the kind of vibe this reading is giving. I do feel like, my dear pal, too, you are surrounded in here by people who you love or you care about. Whether it's a friend, whether it's a coworker you really, really like, or family members. But it feels like the people around you are who you feel the most comfortable around, or you feel very uplifted being there. Another thing, and this is a very interesting message. It feels like maybe this is something this person is going to hear about you, because I don't know how they may get this first impression without really interacting with you, like, fully. But another impression or something this person will notice about you is that you're someone who has love potential in what you're doing. So someone may tell this person something about you, maybe about your work, or maybe about some kind of hobby you have, or something you're interested in, or they may hear about it. Maybe they are standing somewhere and they're overhearing a conversation about you, And what I'm seeing is that someone is going to talk about you, and it's in a very positive way. And something this person will get as an impression is that you're someone who I'm hearing is heading towards a very promising path, or they're gonna notice a lot of potential in you. I know this sounds very, very specific for someone, but this is a very emphasized message in here. So, your future spouse may get the impression that you're a person with a lot of potential, or there is a lot of potential in your future. I'm also hearing protecting myself. This person will notice about you that you're very protective of yourself. Again, this is the kind of message which really depends on the circumstance. I mean, these kind of information may come through maybe something we do or something they hear about us, but somehow they're gonna get the impression that you're someone who is looking out for yourself, like you are protective of yourself, is what I mean. And you're making sure that maybe you're respected or your views are respected. I don't know why I'm getting in the beginning when this person, for example, may see you first. I know this is a message which has something to do with like the situation, but I'm still getting it. I feel like very, very early on, this person will not let you know that they're interested in you. It's kind of like they will want to get to know you more, but they may hold back. Maybe it's not appropriate in the kind of setting to go up to you and flirt to you, for example. Maybe you guys have people around, and it's just not very ideal to come and approach you like that. So they may first observe you more so. And I'm hearing hold it back, like the interest they're feeling towards you, until I'm hearing they can reach you, like reach out to you in a much more I'm hearing proper way. For some of you guys, it also may depend on your culture, because depending on where we're living, certain things may be proper or appropriate in certain situations, and some things may not. So this could be a very specific message in that sense. Yeah, but overall, what I can see regarding this setting is this is a great energy to be in when getting to know someone else, because everyone is open, everyone is friendly, everyone is eager to have conversations, or like having a good time. It doesn't really feel like it's too closed or a too like serious environment, but actually the complete opposite. So, one thing I can say is that you will definitely enjoy yourself in here, okay? This is something which is coming through so, so much. You will enjoy yourself, pal, too, that's for sure. This is all I'm getting for you, pal, too. I didn't get too many messages for you guys, but I really feel like this is all you should know for now. As always, my dear, if you would like to claim this energy, let's go with a let's go with a blue emoji. Any blue emoji, drop anything in the comment section below. A blue heart, for example, if you would like to claim this energy as yours. As always, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload a pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal too. Take care, my dear. Hey, Pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now, let's see, what will your future spouse first notice about you? What do you need to know? Now, let's start straight away with your reading. Let me light up your candle for you guys. All right, so as always, my dear, as always, please give me a moment and then let's see what messages we can get for you guys about what your future spouse will notice about you first. Let's see, let's see. What do you need to know? Okay, wow. All right, you guys. The message that I'm about to share with you guys, take it how it resonates. But the first message I'm receiving is this is going to be love at first sight from them. Now, I know this is something not everyone believes in, so please take it how it resonates, okay? If you don't believe in love at first sight, it could be like attraction at first sight, okay? They could feel very attracted towards you, but this is what came through, and I have, of course, to share it with you guys, and that's what I'm getting. This person could, yeah, see you very early on as the one for them, or they could fall in love with you pretty early on. That's something I'm seeing here. They definitely are attracted towards you, there is no doubt about that. You could be this person's absolute like type, okay? In fact, this is so interesting. What I'm getting is when it comes to your physical beauty, what this person will notice about you is how I'm hearing how charming you are. And also, okay, I'm just gonna say it the way it is. I'm hearing how seductive you are, okay? So, I don't know. It depends on the circumstance, you guys. Maybe you're gonna look very, very good at this particular day in this like circumstance, and they're gonna get these kind of vibes coming from you. Maybe this is something you do on purpose. Maybe you don't even do this like consciously, but you're definitely being, I'm hearing, perceived as someone who is definitely very, very hot, okay? Let me tell you that. This is something I'm getting coming through here. Okay, another message I'm getting was, which is a very interesting message. I'm getting that your future spouse is gonna get the impression that there are a lot of people talking about you. Now, I don't know why this message is coming through, but it kind of feels like maybe at the time you guys will meet, there is going to be a lot happening in your life. Maybe people know about it, maybe you are succeeding in something, for example, and yeah, people are talking about it, maybe how far you've come, or people admire you, people may even be jealous of you for some, and your future spouse may, well, realize this as well, that people, they talk about you, and I don't mean like necessarily in a like negative gossip kind of way. I mean, maybe some people are jealous, but it's just that people acknowledge, let me put it that way, they acknowledge something that you are having in life, or something you're working towards in life. This is a very interesting message. You could meet your future spouse at a time in your life in which things are going very, very well for you, and you may be very successful, or you may make a lot of things happen for yourself, and well, people see that. Another thing, my dear, I'm getting is I'm hearing very skilled. This person is gonna get the impression that you're very skilled at whatever it is that you do. This is an interesting message. Maybe they're gonna see something you're doing or hear something about you, but that's another thing they will notice about you. I'm also hearing well dressed, so you could be wearing something very flattering on you, and they will notice that as well. Something that looks really good. This person is gonna see you as someone who could definitely be a potential partner. Let me say that. So, one of the first impressions they're gonna have of you is that they're definitely romantically interested in you, my dear. And they would like to get to know you more. They would like to, yeah, get closer to you. Okay, this is also a very specific message, but for some of you guys, you could have a spiritual connection with your future spouse, okay? That's what I'm getting here as well. Yeah, and I feel like your future spouse notices it, but maybe they don't really know how to put it into words, especially if this is someone who is not a spiritual person or doesn't believe in these things. Maybe for them it is just once again love at first sight or feeling drawn towards you, but actually there is more. There is more between you guys. There is more in your connection that yeah, then they may realize, which maybe you are a spiritual person and you may actually understand it better, like what's happening, what's between you guys, this connection. You may feel the soulmate connection even maybe immediately, who knows? Because I'm not getting so much coming through from you. I'm focusing here only on them. So that's why I'm saying it could be possible. Another message I'm getting, and this is actually a very interesting message. Your future spouse may think that you could be a heartbreaker or you could be someone who has love admirers. Maybe they see a lot of people being interested in you, you having a lot of suitors or a lot of, yeah, romantic interests. So they're gonna have this impression of you that maybe you're someone who rejects a lot of people. And yeah, maybe this may also intimidate them a little bit to approach you, but I mean, eventually this is your future spouse, right? So you will come together, but regarding the first kind of impressions, these could definitely be things they will think about. Another thing, my dear pal 3. Okay, this is about your future spouse, and I would say their inner world, something which may be interested for you to know about. But your future spouse they will be feeling very protective over you, and maybe they will not even understand it in the beginning because maybe they're gonna ask themselves, like, why do I feel this way? Where is this coming from? Like, I don't even know this person, so why am I feeling this way? But I mean, it's the same with like the falling in love with you so quickly, right? I feel like they're gonna have a lot of emotions and things coming up within them which they may not be able to explain, but this is also connected to the spiritual um connection. you know they're gonna feel so protective over you. And of course, it is something very natural, right? To want to protect those who are important to you. And it's kind of like this person will realize pretty early that you are someone who's gonna be important to them. Yeah, you're gonna be wearing something very beautiful for some of you guys. I even see if you're someone who, okay, 1 second. Okay, I'm seeing two things coming through. For some of you guys, you could either, excuse me, wear a lot of beautiful jewelry or wear something backless, okay? Regarding maybe you're wearing for someone, if you're wearing a dress, you may wear a backless dress, or if this doesn't resonate with you, you could wear some kind of jewelry which looks very good on you, or like accessories. I know this is like very, very random and specific, but this is what I'm getting here. I feel like your future spouse may think a lot about how to best approach you because they don't want to mess this up or they don't want to lose their chance. So they may think it through, so that when they approach you, it's going to be in a very natural but still very respectful way. And they don't, like overwhelm you or anything like that. It seems like they're going to put a lot of thought into how they best approach you. Yeah. Okay, this is actually all I'm getting. I feel like today for you, Pal 3, we're not getting so many messages, but this is all you're supposed to know for today. Yeah. My dear Pal 3, if you would like to claim this energy as yours, let's go with a green emoji. Drop any green emoji of your choice in the comment section below, such as, let's just say, a green heart. As always, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload any pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal 3, take care, my dear.